To create the Topaz gem dice set, we'll be using Upstart Art Resin along with Canary Yellow from the Premier pack and Pineapple Yellow from the Greenland pack. I've mixed 40 milliliters of Upstart resin, add a few drops of Canary and mix that in, and add a few drops of Pineapple, mix that in to your liking. Once you like the color, we're going to pour it into the mold in a thin high stream. I've sped it up here, but you want to go slowly. I'm topping off the molds here so that I get what looks like surface tension of a water droplet on a table. Then we're going to take the excess resin and add it to the lid of the mold in order to prevent any voids. Then we're going to pop the surface bubbles with some heat and slowly and carefully squish the lid onto the mold. Now it's into the pressure pot overnight to compress any air bubbles. I set mine to about 40 psi. After they've cured, it's time to demold. This part is really exciting because you get to see what kind of cool dice creation you've made. After checking that there are no surface voids, it's time to remove that flashing. Gently pry out the dice and inspect your work. This is exactly the look I was going for, nice and crystal clear. Now take some hobby clippers or an X-Acto knife and trim off any excess flashing. Now it's time to wet sand any imperfections from your dice. Use a toothbrush and water to clean out any residue. You can also use Zona paper to sand and polish your dice. You don't need to go through every level, just what you think it needs for that shine. Polishing compound on Zona paper will really help you achieve that glass-like finish. Lastly, it's time to ink your dice so that you can read the numbers. Fill in the numbers and wipe the excess off with your thumb or a paper towel. We're going to use some alcohol and a Q-tip to clean up the excess paint. You could also very carefully repolish your dice after inking to get rid of the excess. And you're done! Now you have some Topaz gem-like dice to use in any tabletop games.